This week on Addicted to the Outdoors.
This week on Addicted, we have built a show for Deer Week.
We thought we'd highlight each one of the Brunson's favorite deer hunts.
It was an amazing trip with just me and my dad.
This buck was about 140, 150 yards.
Gina's favorite buck, I could have picked that one.
At the time, it was a new record with a bow by a woman.
I named him Jeff. To this day, I don't remember. Don't ask me why.
For me, picking my favorite whitetail of all time is extremely difficult.
Which was almost, and I mean almost, big enough to beat my sister's record.
Born and raised by a hunting family in the swamps of Florida and shooting a bow by 8 years old, John Brunson took to hunting early. Gina grew up fishing with her father, but it was weekend hunting trips with John that put big game blood under her fingernails for the first time. Even now, with raising 6 kids and running 3 companies, John and Gina are still a fistful of dirt couple that take life by the antlers. Sound familiar? If so, pull up a stump with the Brunsons, because they are addicted to the outdoors.
Man, what a buck. This week on Addicted, we have built a show for Deer Week. Now, each year we try to change it up. One year may be our biggest deer. One year we're showing you how we instill the whitetail bug in our kids. This year, we decided to come up with something a little different.
For Deer Week, we thought we'd highlight each one of the Brunson's favorite deer hunts from over the years.
I think my favorite deer hunt has probably got to be the big 10-point I took from Texas a couple years ago at the Mirasol Ranch. It was an amazing trip with just me and my dad, and I'll never forget it. Plus, it was the biggest buck out of all my siblings.
Really, really fun trip. She ended up killing the top buck on her hit list. It didn't surprise me that she picked this hunt as her favorite, because this was actually one of my favorite hunts of all time.
This was definitely one of my favorite hunts as well. I just remember getting the pictures of Raven and her buck and thinking to myself, how crazy is it that these kids are basically full-fledged hunters?
So we're sitting here in our blind, an hour and a half, 2 hours of light left, fingers crossed, and then of course, again, the emotional roller coaster of hunting. We look up, and all of a sudden, the #1 buck on our hit list, the Big 10, pops right out in the middle of the road.
That's our 10. That's our Big 10. That's our 10. I don't want him to walk off, but make sure you're comfortable.
Yeah, we can wait and see if he comes a little closer.
Maybe no.
Okay.
No.
The heart's racing, we're in there scrambling around in the blind, trying to figure out where he's gonna go and how do we want to set up.
He's the biggest out of all of them, babe. Out of all the deer we're chasing, he's the top. He's the #1, babe. And just relax, just breathe and take it easy. I think she's covered the we keep asking her if she's okay. She's probably like, guys, I got this.
Like she's fine and we're like freaking out. Okay.
Come on, buddy, keep turning. All right, buddy, right behind his shoulder. Nice and easy. Right behind the shoulder. All right, hold on. It's okay, just take your time. Just relax, baby. He's not going nowhere. Okay, let's get her good. A little more, man. Oh my gosh, baby. Oh my gosh. He ain't moving. Oh my gosh.
This buck was about 140, 150 yards, a good comfortable shot for Raven. She was patient like always, waited for the right opportunity and squeezed the trigger and just dropped him right in the road.
There he is, babe. I see his white belly. High five, high five. All right, good job. Let's go check him out.
It was awesome. I mean, it was a great hunt for us. Me and Raven had a great time, and knowing that she killed the biggest buck, and she earned it. Raven had put in the time and the effort, had worked her butt off, and she deserved, a big buck.
For me, picking my favorite, whitetail of all time is extremely difficult. I definitely would say, one of my favorite of all time bucks is the big 177 and change I killed in Kansas with Mark Knight. With this favorable wind and a few hours of light left, we decided to kind of throw it together. Literally had to hang a second stand for the camera guy while we were in the woods. Had maybe 2 hours of light left, and it wasn't long before we saw a giant. And it's just funny how it works out. It's the times you work your butt off and you think everything's perfect and you're gonna kill a big deer and you don't. And then there's times where you just throw something together, you go out on a whim, you do something you wouldn't normally do, and you look up and there's a giant there. He can't talk. I mean, he's like, big buck. So I stood up behind the tree, inched around the backside of the tree to kind of see where the buck was. And oh my gosh, man. Go to draw, I get about half draw, and he kind of stops and he kind of looks. I felt like I held this thing at half draw for like 2 minutes. Watch him, watch him, watch him. All those bugs. Oh, are you kidding me? Hurry, give me some. Holy. That's a big buck, dude. I knew I had killed a big buck. As soon as I let that shot go, I knew it was straight through him, perfect shot. That schwacker just devastates him. That's a big buck. That's a big buck. I don't know how big he is, but that's a big buck. Holy crap. Look at that giant. Look at this bruiser. Whoa. Been hunting deer all my life, and I've killed a lot of big deer. And I've killed a ton in the 60s and 70s, and my biggest was a big drop time and scored 178. I don't know what this deer is gonna go, but this deer is gonna score, man. It could be my biggest deer, I don't know. Oh.
Got a call from John, BBD, and sure enough, John Beams was laying on the ground there.
He's gonna score, dude. Look at this buck.
Look at this buck. Look at him. He's a giant. He's a giant.
Wow. Look at that.
He's beautiful. He's gorgeous, man. 15 minutes of light left. He comes strolling in, freaking getting it done. Well, I've killed in Illinois with you. I've killed in Kansas with you.
2016 Tag Punch Midwest Whitetail Adventures, Kansas. John Brunson gets it done.
Boom.
If I had to pick a favorite deer hunt from all these years, I think I'd have to go with the buck I took from the Mirador Ranch this season, which was almost, and I mean almost, big enough to beat my sister's record.
Tuff picked his favorite buck, and again, no surprise, it's his biggest whitetail ever. It's the buck he killed at the Mirador Ranch. It was an all-boys hunt. It was a dad-son hunt. We got to hang out with Big B Miller. I know with it being his biggest buck, it's gonna be his favorite buck, but it's also extremely memorable because of, the craziness of his bucks, scoring the exact same thing as his twin sister's buck that she had killed there a year ago. So I know based on this trip and just how much fun we had and it being Tuff's biggest buck, no surprise that this was his top pick.
I remember getting the news about Tuff's Texas buck and my jaw just dropped. Twin bucks for our twins, it was just too perfect.
Within the first 10, 15 minutes, 2 young bucks and that 10 point came back out.
See him right there. Yeah, that's our boy. We're just going to get down, get clear down. Now let's just watch him. All right, just relax. Just relax. When he steps out, we don't have a shot. You know, the deer kind of mills around, and every which way he turns, we just don't have a clean shot. All right, everybody he turns, and we're gonna smoke him. Come on, buddy. He's gonna come. He's gonna move around. We're gonna get him. Think positive. All right, see, he's starting to turn. Okay, maybe not.
He didn't present a shot for like 15, 20 minutes. He just kept like walking down the path straight towards us or away from us. He never went broadside or anything.
So you got a good clean shot right there. Yep, as long as he does sideways, okay. All right, let's watch him. All right, here we go. There we go. Here, relax. Oh, be still, be still, be still. Be still. Looking straight at us. Yes, be still. Don't go in the bin, don't go in the bin, don't go in the bin, don't go in the bin.
We were just like, please don't go in the fence. Like, please don't jump in there, please don't. And then all of a sudden he just turned around and starts walking a different way.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Wait till he stops. There you go. Whenever you're ready. All right, he's starting to turn towards you. All right, you got. Just relax. He'll turn. There you go. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's going down. Perfect shot. Perfect shot.
New phone. He's down.
Good job, buddy. Got your big bug. Got your big bug. Big bug. Big bug. What a pretty deer. Well, he's got character and everything.
This is so cool, this little thing right here. What's this little green stuff on the brow?
Nice, nice.
Just grass or something?
It's from rubbing trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you call these? They stick out.
These are a kicker. Yeah, it's a little kicker. Yeah, so he's a mainframe 10, like really pretty mainframe 10. He's got a little kicker. So he's 11. So he's got a little kicker off his 2.
That's cool.
His 1, 2, 3, 4, and his main beam. The kicker off his 2 right here. That's an awesome. He's got good mass too.
Yeah.
He's a nice buck. Oh no, it's gonna be
close.
It's gonna be close. Yeah, he's a stud.
My boy.
All right, sweet. Let's take a few pictures.
Yeah.
So Robert finally gets the deer scored, writes everything down on paper, and he's kind of got this weird look on his face. Robert asked me, what did Raven's deer score? I'm like, I'm not real sure exactly if you think it's that close. Looked up the score of 143 and 5/8.
What's her?
Identical. 143. Identical. It's the exact same score.
Oh my God.
Right? Jesus. Your twin sister.
Just so happened to be the exact same measurement as my sister. Like, what are the chances of the exact same and we're twins?
Because he shot a buck that scored identical to yours.
That's weird.
We got 143 and 5/8. Y'all exactly the same.
Well, I guess we are twins for that reason. But at least he didn't beat me.
Y'all are tied. You didn't lose, so y'all are both the champs right now.
I wish I beat you though.
My favorite deer hunt from all of these years has got to be my 180-inch Kentucky buck. At the time, it was a new record with a bow by a woman, and it's definitely one I'm still proud of.
Gina's favorite buck, I could have picked that one. It's her big 180 out of Kentucky. It was a state record by a woman at the time. Not sure if it still is. Really a buck of a lifetime. Just a beautiful 180 inch on the button buck. We've looked at this buck a lot. We've seen this buck a lot, but this is just one of those deer that you just never get tired of looking at.
tons of little bucks. And, you know, it was getting late. I was getting kind of worried. I could see a deer like at the base of my stand, but I couldn't see how big his rack was. I could only see his chest. Well, as he goes to walk away, he scares another little buck off, and my cameraman's like, he is definitely a shooter.
I don't know, I can't tell. Did I get him? I got him. I couldn't tell. Are you sure?
Well, I shot a monster buck with my bow, and all the guys are helping me look for him. We looked at him on the video, good kill shot, and now we're just trying to find him. It takes about an hour before we find him because we're literally just like finding specks of blood.
Look at that. Golly.
Look at that. That's the exit wound? Oh my God.
God. This is my first time in Kentucky.
Woo, we got him. He's a hog.
Oh my gosh.
Get on that. Man, what a deer.
Oh my. Johnny's gonna be so jealous. Oh my God, look at him.
One of the best trips I had in recent years was a trip in Texas. While we were hunting, towards the end of the day was when my buck that we were going for came out. I named him Jeff. To this day, I don't remember. Don't ask me why. I just had to name him something so it felt more personal, okay?
How could we forget the buck named Jeff? Gunner's antics are a little ridiculous sometimes, but it definitely ended up being a trip to remember.
I know that was a fun trip because it was a family trip. You know, we got to spend time with the West family. We got to get out and do some arrowhead hunting with the kids. It was just a really fun, you know, family trip, and it's no surprise that he picked this as his favorite buck of all time.
Is that him?
Steven and Gunner look at each other and they're like, that's Jeff.
Your safety's off. It's ready to shoot. Wait till the deer are behind him. See, it's the dark deer on the left. He's gonna head down feeding towards us. Yeah, there's deer behind us, so just sit tight.
Now it's all about getting a shot.
Yeah, he's picked his head up, Steven.
Quick window gone, quick window gone.
Wait. Oh my God. When that deer clears, put it behind his shoulder, squeeze the trigger.
Hit him home.
Be still. All right, finger off the trigger. Oh, never mind. There he is. Yes, sir. He didn't run far. Oh.
Right behind the shoulder. What an old deer. Look at that.
Jeffrey.
Look how wide he is. What a pretty buck. That's an awesome buck to kill. That's all he'd ever be too. Big old 8.
Jeffrey's dead.
Jeffrey's down.
Nice shot.
Right behind the shoulder. Perfect shot, buddy.
No.
He's awesome buck, man. He's chocolate. Got that dark rag.
Oh my
God. Good job,
nice
bud.
work.
I am so excited for Gunner. You know, he got an incredible buck, his biggest buck so far. He made an unbelievable shot, and he made me a proud mama.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. You know, every year, we really try to come at it from a different angle and give you something a little different. Gina and I have got to travel the world and, really do most of everything we want to do. So getting out with the kids, spending time with them as a family, watching them have those first experiences, watch them be competitive, especially over whitetails like me and Gina are.
Seeing everybody's favorite hunts from over the years has really made me realize how hunting builds a strong bond with our family. And I can't wait to see which new hunts become our favorites.
So a little different approach, but all in all, the main thing is we had fun doing it, and we hope that you guys are having fun watching it.